Today was Saturday, and there literally is nothing of import to report to you guys because I did not do anything today. I worked out, played video games, watched Mad Men, finished House of Cards, and that's essentially it. Yep, that's pretty much it. I will say this though, uh, man, I cannot wait to get into acting. I cannot wait. Sorry, my nose is still kind of stuffed. If you can tell, I apologize. I don't know. I feel just kind of perpetually sick for the time being. I don't know what it is. Anyway, cannot wait to get into acting because I listened to an interview between the girl who played Eleven on Stranger Things and the lady who played the main female character in Westworld. Uh, I forget the name of her character in the show, but anyway, it was just I listened to it while playing Fall or Titanfall 2, and it was really good. It was a really good interview. I mean, I say it was an interview. They were just talking back and forth between each other, but it was really it was really cool. It's hard to explain, but it was they were just talking about how they felt about acting, how they talked about auditioning and how they got started in the industry and stuff, and talking about working with actors that that they really look up to and stuff, and it was just really cool. It gave me like the passion to keep going. That's why I love listening to those type of interviews, because it's not like my my persistence will ever die out, because for me there's nothing else besides acting. Literally, I will continue to try to get into acting until the day I die, because there's no other. I'm not just going to settle for some other job ever. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm 40 and I've been doing some humdrum job for a number of years, so I'm just going to give up on acting and settle in here. I'm never going to do that. Never going to do that, because the idea of like just doing something that I don't necessarily enjoy for the rest of my life freaks me out. I don't like it. I really don't like that idea. So I'm going to continue to persist and try my utmost to get to a point where I can do what I want to do. Like, I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to try and get to that point where I can do what I want to do and what I like doing. So, uh, yeah, for me, there's no plan B's. There's no, oh, if I haven't gotten to this point in 10 years, I'm going to move back home and, I don't know, work somewhere. Like, no, that's not going to be what happens for me, because I'm not really that way. Anyway, all that to say, like, it was really cool listening to these actresses talking back and forth about their own experiences and how they enjoy acting, and how, you know, the girl from Eleven was, or the girl from Stranger Things who played Eleven was saying that for her, like, acting is all she has. Granted, she's like younger, hasn't even finished high school yet, but like, it's just cool from even her perspective. Her younger perspective, where she was like, I I forget how she worded it, but she was like, acting is all I like to do. I could be doing other. I don't want to think about doing something else, because I want to act. That's obviously not verbatim, but that's it was just really cool to hear them say stuff like that. I'm just like, I want to work with you guys. Like, that's what I want to. That's what I want to do, because like, I don't know. That's one of the reasons I love acting, is because it's so subjective, where there's no right way or wrong way to act. You can't be like, oh, you're doing this wrong. You know, there's obviously things you can do better, things you can do to make yourself better, but there's no, you know, I don't know. There's no like, oh, there's no technique that you can do to make it go super swell all the time. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, like I just want to work with people who feel the same way that I do about acting. And so I really want to work with those people. But hopefully someday I will. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on right now because of how boring today was. So, not boring. I enjoyed it, but to talk about it is boring. So, that's going to do it for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.